movement. Factors for the rise of the Indian national movements are impact of the revolt of 1857. Now, during the time of the revolt of 1857, mass people came together to fight against the British monopoly and the social, economic and exploitations done by the British rule in India. The sacrifice of the soldiers and the mass people motivated the people to fight against the British rule and the British injustices done to the Indians by the British. Economic exploitation by the British. The British economic policies turned India a supplier of raw materials for the British factories only. Indian farmers, artisans, craftsmen were the sufferers and large-scale unemployment took place in India and machine-made large number of British goods had occupied the Indian markets and the Indian goods could not compete with the British factory manufactured goods in India. Western education. British had introduced teaching of English to get the help from the Indians. But the English learning became the blessings to the Indians as Indians became familiar with the ideas of West and knew about the democracy and nationalism. Western education helped to Indians to share their political views and Indians were united against the British injustices. Role of the press. The press helped to spread the modern ideas. Many important newspapers like Amrit Bazar Patrika, it is in Bengali, and Indian Mirror in English, Kesari in Marathi, The Statesman in English, and Rashtragopta helped to criticize the British policies and arouse the spirit of oneness among the Indians. Gilbert Bill controversy. This bill was introduced in the year of 1883 by Gilbert, who was a British lawyer then. So this bill proposed that Indian judges would also have right to try the European cases in the court, but the bill was opposed by the Europeans and the Anglo-Indians, and the bill had to be changed. Repressive policies of the Lord Lytton. He was then Viceroy of India, who had introduced Vernacular Press Act in the year of 1878, which forbade, or this act forbade Indians to write freely against the injustices done by the British, whereas this act was not applicable for the British newspapers. British newspapers could freely express. So there was a large scale of protest by the Indians against this act of Lord Lytton, that was Vernacular Press Act. The Indian Arms Act. This act was passed by Lord Lytton in the year of 1878, which made Indians could not carry any arms without license. They had to bear the license. Whereas this act was not applicable to the British. British could carry any amount of arms without any license. And due to all these causes or factors, the rise of nationalism movement took place in India in a larger scale, fighting unitedly against the injustices and inhuman treatment done to the Indians by the British.